Oh my god, still very much sick. Oh, look at that little face. Look at that little face there. What's your problem, Tuna? Everyone else is away, so I'm on not 1, not 2, but 3 dog duty. 3 dogs duty. 3 dogs duty. What are you doing? Did you go potty? Did you go potty? Tuna, come on. She's like, it's a trick. I don't want to. Okay, that's great, guys. What are you doing? So, fun thing. Ella is obsessed with eating food, aren't you? Yes, you are. And we have this stump here with this hole that I dump all the chicken grease into so you can't get to it. Yeah, and it really frustrates the hell out of you, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, now you know how I feel when I dump it on leaves and then you decide to take a big mouthful of dead leaves and try and eat them. This is what I get to deal with. And then you, John, what did you do today? Did you piss on everything? Because I think I see a little spot over here, and that looks almost like a trail leading back. Did you do that, John? What are you doing in there? Are you peeing all over the stuff in my room? Is it because of Kate's like crappy little chihuahua that she used to have? They used to piss on everything? That was the thing. So Kate had this, and I'm going to keep calling her Kate because it's much easier for me to call her Kate than by her actual name. You know, so you guys know who I'm talking about. She had this little chihuahua that I absolutely despised with all of my core. I hated that little thing. Like, I remember, like, so I come home one day, or most days actually, I come in here and be like, oh, what's that? My favorite pill that I've had since I was like 6? No, puddle of pee. And then a little, like, 3-pound chihuahua just sitting right there, just looking at me. Like, he did that. Yeah, you remember, don't you? Oh, that thing was the worst. And now I'm not saying all chihuahuas are bad. Don't get me wrong. But all chihuahuas suck. Yeah, and then again, we got a big yellow lab that likes to pee on things. In the house. That doesn't want to look at me because he knows I'm talking about him. Yeah. So guys, a lot of you have always asked, and I'm not really sure why, because I'm not exactly the paragon of physical perfection. Not by any means. But you guys have always wondered what it is that I do to work out or eat, and like nutrition, all that stuff. And I'm only talking about, I'm going off the cuff right now because I just went food shopping and I just thought it was funny how when I'm watching these 3 dogs, it's kind of like a bunch of 10-year-olds, isn't it, Ella? Yeah, you're the most mature, except you kind of just eat all the food in the house. John ruins everything, and then Luna just constantly needs attention all the time. I don't know what she's doing right now, actually. You better not be eating underwear and socks. Tuna, what you doing? Where are you? Did you take... Oh, I swear to God, you better not... Get out of there! Come on! Get out of there! Turn it! You come here! What did you guys do? No, no! You come out! You come out right now! Come on! You come on! Almost. Come on. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. You probably swallowed whole whatever it was that you got. Whatever. I don't care. So Luna does this thing where, all over my face. She goes and takes like socks, underwear, sometimes little random accessories. And you ever see Jurassic Park when the T-Rex like takes like whatever his kill is and he like tosses it up and it swallows it whole? That is exactly what she does. She takes a sock, tosses it up, and swallows it down her throat. Yeah. And there's no way, like the only time we actually witnessed her doing it, we were able to stop her. But look at her over there, looking all guilty. The only time there was only one time we were able to stop her. One time we went away and we put her in a kennel and we get a call while we're away. And the people that are operating the kennel are like mad, and they're also worried. They're like, did you know that your dog swallowed 3 pairs of underwear? And we're just like, oh, so that's where they went. And they're like, no, this is very serious. And it's like, well, we understand that it's serious, but at the same time, we can't control, like, we can't watch her 24/7 to make sure that she doesn't steal all her underwear and socks and swallow them whole. God forbid it ever gets entangled in her intestines, but this is what she does, and we can't really stop her from it, unfortunately. It seems that our dogs run the house, and we just kind of live in it. It's Ella's world, and you're living in it. Yeah. Well, how about that? I got really distracted just now, didn't I? Alright, so a lot of you guys want to know what I eat. And I'll be honest, it's all very sad. It's a very sad meal plan. So I got ground turkey. I usually get the Italian seasoning kind because, you know, for whatever reason, when I use Italian seasoning on these things, it never tastes as good as I want it to. Like, this actually tastes like sausage almost. You can see my classic Dayquil here. Cold and flu. I haven't been taking it because I don't like taking it because it makes me dizzy a little bit. And I just needed to be on my A game at all times, guys, you know, just because how I am. Do I not seem like I'm on my A game? Do I not? I totally do. This is my classic bottle cap rose over here. I'm trying to, take inventory and make another one. Kind of want to do like a bluebell or something. Oh, didn't see you there. Alright, then I got chicken over here. So usually what I do is I cycle my carbs. And when I say carbs, I mean like the starchy carbs. So like I'll have like sweet potatoes or southern yams, and I'll have like some whole grain pasta. Usually I try and stay away from the whole grain crap. Bread doesn't sit well for me anymore these days. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe I'm gluten intolerant or whatever the kids are saying these days, or the hipsters are saying these days, or whoever just doesn't want to take responsibility for things. I don't know. Maybe it's an actual thing. I don't know. My friend tells me he doesn't believe in allergies. So that's the kind of people that like I surround myself with. So this I use these to shave. That stuff I bought. I just got the Goya adobo, you know, just to season like this brown rice, long grain brown rice, you know, for the carb days. So yeah, basically what I do is I monitor my carb usage. I used to do through MyFitnessPal. Ooh, app drop, what do you know? I'll be honest, I only used it once just to figure out what my daily intake looked like. So for somebody about me, I'm about 185 pounds usually, and I have a high carb day, a low to moderate carb day, and then nothing, a no carb day. And I don't always stick with this, but usually like when I lean out towards the beginning of summer, which I then subsequently ruin by drinking a crap ton of beer. Come on, I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't need to like keep up with it. I usually do this. So like my high day, I'll take in about 300 to 350 grams of carbs that day. So usually that comes out to be like I'll have a cup. I mean, obviously this isn't cooked, so this is a poor example because when it cooks, it expands. So I'll have a cup of this with a meal with like a cup of chicken and then a cup of broccoli. Oh crap, did I buy broccoli? Yes, bought broccoli, brought some classic romaine lettuce and some iceberg lettuce and some grape tomatoes, and there's a cucumber in here somewhere. I got some Honeycrisp apples, some bananas to put in my oatmeal, and sometimes if I get a little lazy, I put just a cup of oatmeal. Quaker Oats, old fashioned, heart healthy. I put it in my protein shake in the morning if I'm feeling a little lazy and don't feel like putting it in the microwave for 1 minute. I don't know. You cut corners when you can. Yeah, so that's basically the gist of it. So on the high days, I get 300 to 350. Low to moderate, I kind of try and match my body weight. So I'll go like 150 to 200. Give or take, like usually like I want to stay on the lower end, so usually about $1.75. And then on the no days, those days It used to suck, but I got used to it. So basically, like, I'll have like maybe a cup of chicken or a cup and a half of chicken with a cup and a half of broccoli, and then I'll add in the ground turkey to try to mix it up. A lot of protein shakes. I actually don't have any simple carbs that day either, so no apples, no bananas, no oats. So in the morning, I'll usually have about 6 to 8 egg whites. Maybe I'll throw in a whole egg. I have high cholesterol, so I try and avoid the whole eggs as much as possible, but you know, sometimes these things happen. These things just happen, guys. Life happens. And I'm not preaching like everybody should like follow this diet, because by all means this is not like intense, like you should rely on this diet. This is just what I do, and a lot of people has been asking what I do. I'll be honest, I haven't been to the gym in like 2.5 months. And it sucks. I just don't have the time to do it. I'll get into why later, and I know I keep saying that, and you guys are just like, well, what's he doing? Like, what the heck's going on? I'll tell you at one stage of it this week, I guess. So with that, I obviously have to cook all this right now, and I think the Panthers are playing. Sorry, Ellie, you were saying the Panthers are playing who? The Bucks? The Panthers are playing the Bucks. That was a pretty convenient cut, wasn't it? Yeah. That way I didn't have to look and see. Yeah. What? You're unimpressed? You want to go in the sink? You don't know what you want to do? You get nervous when the camera's on you? Yeah? You get nervous? You get nervous? Yeah! Oh yeah! Okay. Alright, so like I said, guys, I gotta get this done because the Panthers and the Bucks play in 30 minutes, and I like watching all the games, all the football games. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this. I'll be touching base with you guys later this week. Don't forget to subscribe, more content, Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Shaft 2000, Snapchat, follow me. It's entertaining sometimes. It's 10 seconds, sometimes more. My stories, I don't know. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're just weird. But I think they're funny. So they must be funny, because I'm not out of touch with what's funny these days, especially not after watching the streamies. And also, don't forget Twitch, BigBrudda Gaming. I'm back on that. I usually do it on the weekends, and then here and there on the weekdays. Right now, like I said, busy as Christmas. I'm trying to curb my cursing. I think I dropped a couple words in here, but you know, if I ended on Christmas, busy as Christmas, that's pretty good. I watched Luke Cage, so I'm like trying to steal like some of his cheesy lines, because you know, Luke Cage gets it done. I also just now noticed Uncle Larry's been hiding his Corona bottles. Yeah, so if you guys are calling this series, he kept leaving his Corona bottles everywhere. That's a real thing. Now you know. Okay, bye.